Ronda Rousey. She's just told someone recently that she's the highest paid MMA fighter in the world. Pretty incredible. Forbes just listed her as the 40 under 40 list. And I think that means power, influence, money, everything.
Okay.
Pretty extraordinary for a woman that was dead broke after doing Olympic judo for her whole life.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Similar situation to you.
I was going to say, yeah.
Involved in a sport, with no paycheck, probably no public support or respect, wondering what the hell she was doing. Meanwhile, she was building up a heavy skill set that now she's using to dominate.
Yep.
I haven't thought about this before, but there is a huge parallel, right? Ronda does two things super well. She plays the media game amazingly. Her and Connor put the time in. And I know that's hard work. You're preparing for a what fight, you're cutting weight, you're traveling time zones, and now you're asking every interviewer 10 times a day the same question. But she does it, she puts the makeup on, she gets her hair done, she does the movies. What do you see in Ronda that you like, that you want to do things about it, or what have you learned watching her?
Like you say, the way she markets herself. Again, having the sex appeal massively helps. And I think that's going to be the difference between a guy and a girl. Right. It's a lot easier to push that across. But saying that, she is, again, I everywhere I look, I've just been seeing her recently. You know what I mean? I go to cinemas, I'm like, oh, it's her again. Like I go here, she's in another film. And I love that kind of work rate. I really do respect that kind of work rate. Like as you say, in between all of that, you still have to train and
win.
And win, yeah, and win. And again, it's because again, some people can neglect, because they're doing so much over here, you start to neglect your training, which again affects your results. And what she's doing right now is being able to manage all of it correctly, as well as set herself up for potentially just going and doing movies and stuff later on, or just modeling or whatever. I think what she's done as a career package is what I look at from her. 100%. I can zone into just different things and look at her, just her martial arts. Her throws are amazing. Her arm bars are like ridiculous. I'd want to roll with her just for the sake of like experiencing how good she is at that one particular thing. And so some people say to me, you know, when you're good at one thing, even if you're not amazing at anything else, when you're that good at one thing, you always seem to find your way back to it, if you know what I mean. So she could be rolling and someone's going, she always finds her way back to the armbar. She always finds her way back to the armbar, and that's when you are that good at that particular move.
Yeah, that Katzengano fight, she found this strange, weird armbar. I think she even said she had never pulled off before. Yeah. And that's this inherent subconscious knowledge of the human body.
And understanding again, she understands where she wants that particular arm.
Yeah.
So no matter where she falls in, she's like, I want your arm in this kind of position, so this is where I need to be. And she finds it. You know what I mean? Because like you say, she's that good at it, and it's just subconscious. Like, no matter where I am, I'm going to get to the arm. Where I am, I'm going to get to the arm.
Right. And
again, things that when I zone into different individual things, I think it's amazing. But her as a package, and when you get a woman so influential in MMA, it brands it out to more people, which for me is good. So again, for me, it just means there's more people looking at MMA after they finish watching just Ronda Rousey. They want to find out who else is good. Then they might see my flash kick and they're like, oh wow, who's this guy? And again, it all became because Ronda Rousey brought in another 100,000 people just to the sport, which helps me. So again, massively appreciate what she's doing.
You put I asked you a couple questions before this, and you wrote me back a couple answers, and you said it's not like you want to take you to the next level. You want to take MMA to another level.
100%, 100%.
Explain that to me.
For me, I believe in my style so much that I see what the Gracies did. I can see myself doing the same thing for the stand-up side. So you're going to be watching MMA in the next few years, and the stuff that you're going to see people doing is almost like watching a movie. You might as well bring popcorn to an MMA event because it's going to be that exciting. It's already now crazy on the floor, but people are starting to like nullify each other because everyone's understanding the same thing. So they know, even people that are not good at jiu-jitsu, they're just good at jiu-jitsu blocking. They just know where to position their hands, where not to position their head, so on and so, to stand back up or to just land their strikes. But I'm going to revolutionize the striking and the precision striking, the enjoyment factor. And I think if you as a fighter can enjoy yourself more in the cage, it's going to be way more enjoyable for for the fans watching and the viewers watching on the outside. Yeah,
That's the biggest thing I learned from you today. Because when you're being flamboyant, you're getting the vibe from the people, which gives you more energy.
Yep.
And then if you're loving what you're doing, you're flowing. I mean, that's the essence of being human, right?
Exactly. That and energy. And again, you seriously, it just every single part. This is why I say when people ask me before, like, when you come over here and people are booing you, does it bother you? I don't know, because it's still an energy. You're that, like, there's something in you that's still throwing something back out. You're like, boo, you're that annoyed by whatever you're seeing that you're throwing energy at me, and that's all I'm feeling. Booing or cheering is exactly the same. It's the same kind of noise and it's the same kind of energy. It's an exciting energy.
Right. You get booed?
Yeah, I get booed.
In America?
Yeah. The first fight.
Because you're fighting Americans?
The first fight was because I was fighting a local.
Okay.
Other fights, when I started dancing, people were like, boo, no, what are you doing? Like, just fight normal. And like, it doesn't bother me. And I've had it before in MMA. I had it I remember as in Manchester. This is probably the worst one I had. It was like an elimination thing, so a competition through the day. I had fought one of the local Manchester guys, destroyed him. And again, I was being my flamboyant self. After that, the whole crowd was just I couldn't do anything right. No matter what I did, I got booed. Yeah, I stood on the mat, I got booed. And then I was fighting he's from Czech Republic, I think, and he threw a kick and I ducked under his kick and he was running towards me. And I just done a backflip, kicked him, both feet in the air. And the thing is, this competition, like most of the points competitions, if you don't land back on your feet, you don't get any points. But this one allowed you to land back anywhere, as long as you landed the shot. And I'd done a backflip, kicked him both feet, hit him straight in the head, and that actually won me the fight. The whole crowd just went, ah! It just complete from booing to just complete cheers. And again, it didn't bother me. I just loved it.
You just want the energy.
I just want the energy.
And are they still booing you these days, or are you getting cheers now? To watch the rest of this fascinating interview, click on the link below and go to londonrealacademy.com. There you can sign in with your social media, log in and watch the rest of the episode for free, along with all of our episodes on London Real, my webinars, and all of our premium content, all located over at londonrealacademy.com. So click on the link below. You'll be directed there and you can watch the rest of this fascinating interview, and I'll see you there.